Hey there, Jared. How are you? My name is Ashley. So, just to kind of fill you in real quick, I was doing research in different areas that you guys serve, like the Fairbanks area, North Pole area. I happened to come across your website and I reached out to the office. I spoke to Ayla, and yeah, I'm making this video just to kind of show you how you can really maximize your traffic online, ultimately beating out your competition across Google, getting you on that first page across Google, and yeah, so I'm not trying to waste anyone's time, including my own, so I'm going to try and keep this nice and short. If you do have any questions, reach out. I'd love to talk some more. And yeah, I'm just going to jump right in. So I'm going to start with your current website. I'm not going to lie, I like your current website. I like the layout of it. I like the colors of it. I like your guys' little the little lumberjack. I like him, and I like your guys' little logo. I love when companies incorporate either a person or an animal into their logo, because for people like me, when we're designing social media ads and stuff like that, it makes creating them just a little bit more fun. Like I work with many other plumbers, but in particular, my one plumber has a little guy kind of like this, but a little bit different, and it just makes creating those ads fun. So I like your guys' ads. I like how your ads. I like your guys' logo. I like how you have your phone number right up at the top, the services that you guys offer, the different locations that you guys serve. I would suggest having a little form submit right here. They're good for conversion rates. When it comes to having a website, you need to be able to, first off, cater to any type of possible client or customer that's going to come to your website. And second of all, you need to have a user-friendly website. So having a phone number is good, because people, right up at the top is good, because when somebody comes to your website, some people just want to click, call, and get out. Other people, they don't want to talk on the phone. They want to fill out a form. So I would suggest getting one of those. And then as far as having all of your services and your service areas listed right from the top, is when somebody's coming to your website, they don't want to have to scroll just to see if you come to their area, let alone if you offer a service that they're looking to get. So everything is good with that. You have a lot of the key elements that a lot of other customers that I work with in the beginning are missing, and you're just missing a few other key elements that Google likes to see. So if we scroll through on your homepage, the first thing that I notice that you're lacking is content. And when I'm talking about content, I'm talking about everything that I have highlighted. So that's definitely my first tip for you, is to go and get some more content. Google likes to see right around 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. Now look, if I want to be found for plumbers in North Pole, Alaska, I'm going to have that as a header. I'm going to have that somewhere in my description, and I might even save a picture as that. Now look, you guys do have a good website. You guys have some, you guys are ranking for a lot of the keywords, and it's just really upkeeping and getting you in the first position. So, like I said, I did a general search in the area, and these guys down here from the organic section are your competitors. Now, I'm going to show you how to beat these guys. But if we take a look at what their website looks like, they have the phone number right at the top, their services, what they offer. Let me make sure I'm on their homepage. Okay, here we go. They do have a form submit, so that, like I said, these are good for conversion rates. And scrolling through on their homepage, they do have more content than you guys, which is one of the reasons why they are outranking you. Now, the thing is, they're not considered an authority yet, because they're not at that 1,500 word marking that Google likes to see, and that's good for you, because if you're to go and get that 1,500 words of content, fit in some keywords that you want to be found for, you're already going to be outranking these guys as far as content goes. You'll be beating them as far as content goes. So then I'm just going to come back here, and I'm just going to break down Google a little bit for you. So as you can see, the first thing up here is the Google guaranteed ads. You know what they are because you're currently paying for them. I'm a personal fan of the Google guaranteed ads because the conversion rate for them is pretty high, and that's good for the client because you guys are only getting charged for calls rather then the local ads that I also see that you guys are paying for, I'm not too big on those. They can become very, very costly, and we're not about, just blowing money for our clients. We're trying to make you guys money. And when it comes to these ads, they have to be set up to the T perfectly, because if they're not, then it's wasting money. It's not just creating it and throwing it up in an area. No, there's a lot of research and keyword research and search volume in the areas for the keywords that you want to be found for that goes into them, and updating it month to month or whatever. That goes into these Google guaranteed ads to just keep it up to date and keep it relevant and keep it in everybody's faces when they're searching for different services that you offer in different areas that you serve. So moving on down to this next section, the GMB, getting in here requires having citations. So what I would recommend is I would go and find out all the different directories Alaska Best is listed in, and I would get yourself listed in those on top of like 300 more. Because look, whatever your competitors had to do, you're going to have to do the same exact thing and then some, because we want to get above them, right? So go and list yourself in some more directories than Alaska Best Plumbing and Heating, and you'll get yourself up in this area. If you're wondering what a citation is, it's your business's name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories. So now moving on down to this last section of Google, this is the organic section, and this area directly deals with your website. Getting in here requires having backlinks. Now, you don't want just any backlink pointing at you. You want the most relevant backlinks pointing at you. And we want to get you up in this area up in here. These, 40% of traffic goes here, and this is just, if you're right here on this first page with barely having to scroll, that's where the most traffic goes. Nobody's going to this maybe second page if they're want to, have a little bit of fun scrolling and they're not in a hurry, but you need to be right up in this area here. And the more times you're on this first page of Google, all across Google for different keyword searches that you want to be found for, like let's say plumber in Fairbanks, AK, or, water heater install, North Pole, AK, whatever it may be, you have different competitors for each keyword search. These are your competitors for this specific keyword search. But like I just said, if I were to type in any other service that you offer in any other area that you serve, you could have completely different competitors. So we need to get you in those first positions all across Google. But to get you in this area down here, we come to a paid resource, and we currently see your stats, and I'll show you your competitors here in a minute. Now, when we're looking at your stats, you don't have too bad of stats. I will say it's a little concerning that you have 283 backlinks and only 16 of them are do follow. Do follow links are the ones that truly matter, so it's a little concerning. That kind of explains why your DR is only a 5 with 283. It should be a lot higher, but only 16 of them truly matter. Now you want your UR and your DR to be as close as possible and as high as possible, more like a 19 and like 17, a 19 and 19 would be ideal. That's a golden ratio. So now, look, if these backlinks are good enough to get them in the place that they're in, then they're good enough to get you there too, right? So I'd go and I'd get these backlinks pointing at you. And now look, once you beat them in backlinks, you beat them in content, you take this spot that they're currently in and you start seeing that traffic that they're currently seeing. They're currently getting 106 people to their website monthly. That's a lot of traffic you're missing out on. I hope you can see how valuable it truly can be for you. Now, as far as their organic keywords, this is what they're being found for. Now, when I went to your guys's real quick, you guys have a lot of good keywords, but you guys just aren't ranking for them. Like, you're on the second page for this, the second page for this, third, fourth. Like, you guys are on, like, the second, third page of Google for a lot of your keywords. Now, depending on what you want to be found for, you'd have, I mean, if you were to wanting to move forward with this, we'd have a conversation of what you want to be found for and in the areas you want to be found. And I would do keyword research based off of that. But you guys have your competitors have some good keywords as far as, you know, different things that you should be found for. And, yeah, look, I would go throughout all of your competitors, find the high volume, low KD, relevant keywords to the area that you're willing to, you know, serve and for the services that you offer. And I'd place them throughout that 1,500 words of content I was talking about. You know, you have a lot of the key elements that a lot of people are missing. You just need those few here and there, and you could have the nicest looking website that there is in Fairbanks, but if you don't have that backing and that power behind you, that SEO, then you're just going to have a nice website on page 20 of Google. You know, you need that backbone to your website, and it really seems like that's all you need. I haven't dug in too deep, but based off just this video alone, it looks like you really need some content, some citations, and backlinks. And oh, that's something I wanted to show you. You guys only have 19 citations, which is not a lot at all. So like I said earlier, I just forgot to show you, definitely go and get some more powerful domain authoritative citations. But yeah, look, reach out. I'd love to talk some more. I have the tools, the knowledge, and the means to get you in these positions. It just takes you wanting to take your business to that next level. So reach out. I'd love to talk some more. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great one, Jared. Bye.